Now, let's look at overfishing in oceans and lakes. Overfishing occurs when fish are caught from oceans, seas, or lakes faster than they are able to reproduce and replace their populations. In the early stages, fish catches may appear normal, but fishermen often have to spend more time, travel farther, and use greater effort to catch the same number of fish. As overfishing continues, fish populations gradually decline because there are fewer mature fish left to reproduce. Eventually, fish become so scarce that fishing is no longer profitable or sustainable. This reduces the food supply and negatively affects the livelihoods of people and communities that depend on fishing. If overfishing is not controlled, entire fish populations may collapse. As you can see in this image, large industrial fishing vessels are catching huge numbers of fish using massive fishing nets. This demonstrates overfishing, where fish are removed from the oceans faster than they can reproduce. Such practices reduce fish populations, threaten marine biodiversity, disrupt food webs, and raise serious concerns about the long-term sustainability of ocean ecosystems. Now let's discuss the effects of overfishing. When fish are removed faster than they can reproduce, their populations fall below sustainable levels. At first, improvements in fishing technology and increased fishing effort may keep catches relatively high, making the problem less obvious. However, as fish numbers continue to decrease, the total catch also begins to decline. Eventually, fishing becomes uneconomical because the costs of catching fish increase while profits decrease. This has serious consequences for communities that rely on fishing for both food and income, leading to unemployment, food shortages, and economic difficulties. Several important fish species have already been affected by overfishing. For example, herring populations in the North Sea, halibut in the Pacific Ocean, and anchovy stocks in Peru have all declined because of excessive harvesting. Another well-known example is the bluefin tuna, whose populations have fallen dramatically due to high commercial demand. These examples show how overfishing threatens valuable food resources and marine biodiversity. Overfishing also causes significant damage to marine ecosystems. In addition to reducing fish populations, certain fishing methods damage important marine habitats. Heavy fishing nets can destroy fragile ecosystems such as coral reefs. Removing large predatory fish also disrupts food chains, allowing smaller species to increase in number. These changes can upset the natural balance of the ecosystem and place additional pressure on corals and other marine organisms. Some species, such as the grouper, reproduce very slowly, so their populations take many years to recover after heavy fishing. As a result, the ecological imbalance caused by overfishing can persist for a long time. Another example of overharvesting is whaling. Whaling is the large-scale hunting of whales, historically carried out mainly to obtain products such as blubber, which was processed into oil for lamps and other uses. Intensive hunting over many decades caused dramatic declines in whale populations. For example, the blue whale population fell from an estimated 2 million individuals to fewer than 25,000. Because whales reproduce slowly and produce relatively few offspring, their populations recover only very gradually. The large-scale hunting of whales disrupted marine ecosystems and reduced biodiversity. Although international conservation measures have helped protect many whale species, the recovery of their populations remains slow due to their low reproductive rates.